Welcome back, guys, to another session. I'll be going with the over the pairs and doing some analysis and just giving a few example trades. On your USD and some other pairs. All right, so let's get it started. Okay, so here we go. Your USD. All right, so at this point, I'm gonna make sure to have my phone just in case people will comment. I'll be able to answer. Okay, so your USD. I'm gonna start with the 1 hour, and then I'm gonna break down the pair all the way to all the way to like 1 minute or even lower than that. So obviously we have an uptrend, right? Market has been going up, and here it broke the structure on its uptrend. Probably had some kind of a news in here. So currently we have this structure being broken and this structure has been broken. Now we know that on the lower time frames we'll have a structure in here, and this massive candle up, it broke these two lower structures. Now since I trade 1 minute time frame, for me, I see it's pretty obvious that we're going to have some kind of a setup going on inside here on the lower time frames. So what I can do is I can mark this whole area and then I can go to 30 minute and start looking and see what I have on the lower time frames. So clearly I have something in here. This candle has been already mitigated by this wick, right? Could have just refined that, but there is going to be something in here because we have this massive move up, breaking this high, and then there's got to be some kind of a candle in there. So, all right, there we go. So we have these little ones in here. We can put them together. And then like we have this one, but we didn't have a nice clean breaker structure above these highs. Then we have these. But again, I do like to refine my entries. I mean, we also have this little one that's been mitigated right now, but I'm looking for something cleaner than that. Like this right here. This is perfect. This is exactly what I'm looking for right there. A nice clean candle, right? Last down before massive up move, breaking that high. Loads of imbalance. Everything else will be there like 100%. All of the confirmations. I'm not even gonna go through them. But like if I do my fib, you know, I can start from here or all the way to that high. Yeah, my fib right on top of the banker's candle, so that's confirmed. Super simple. I mean, and we are on the uptrend on a higher time frame on 1 hour. So because if I go there and then I zoom it out, you can see it's all been going up. It's all been going up. So we're in an uptrend basically. So I'm trading with the trend even though I'm on the lower time frame. That's just another confirmation that I have. And still we're on an uptrend, right? We're going up. So this is one of the trades I'd be looking for. This one has, oh, wow. It came basically to the pip in here. Yep. And then they took off. Had a nice consolidation, massive break above these highs, right? Then they dropped back down into this candle and then took off. All right. I'm not sure what's going on with my throat, but it's like, feels like it's dry. All right, so there's that. And then I want to check 1 minute, see what we have, anything better on there. So we still have this candle in here. I haven't been mitigated. And then what else? I mean, that's basically it for the Euro USD. I just have basically this candle on a 3 minute here. Let's see what's going up to. Like you have something in here probably on the 5 minute. I just don't. Yeah, you have this structure has been broken. You have this last up candle for this massive move down. And that, I mean, we also have this one. Put that one up. All right. Okay. All right. I'm back now. All right. So I have this candle here that hasn't been mitigated yet because we have this massive move up, right? Breaking this high, come back, they didn't touch it yet. So we're waiting. Now here, we also have banker's candle right there, right? Last up for massive down, breaking this low. So it's basically like I can give like few like examples on this pair, and I'll mark up a few trades. I'm not gonna go into a full analysis here, but I'm just gonna do like, I'm just gonna show the examples of what the strategy is capable of, basically. If you do it right, then yes. Since I'm on a 5 minute time frame, 1 hour, it's not gonna do much and stuff because the one single candle will be like on a 1 minute it would be like 60 candles or so. So basically, I'm trading inside of that and quick scalps and ain't gonna hurt. So like these ones in here, if it drops, right, comes back to this banker scale, boom, break even, take off, and then in here on a 3 minute on there, if it drops even lower, even if it stops me out on this trade and this one wins, I will still be able to make money, right? And then on the 5, I have this banker scale right there. So if let's say I take a sell here, right? Of course, I'm gonna have my stop at the wick of the banker's candle. On a trading view here, I'm just gonna give you an example without worrying about the spread. All right. So when I would actually do on the MetaTrader 4 or 5, I would have my like stop loss, I'd say like somewhere like in here, probably even higher, right? Of course, my lot size would be smaller. My risk would be appropriate to the account size. So if I have $100,000 account, I would risk only $200 here because I would split 1%, which is 1,000, into 5 trades. That would have on each trade $200. So if I lose 4, I'm losing $800, right? I'm winning one single trade. I'm making 1,000. I'm covering my loss plus I'm putting myself in profit by $200. So again, That's the power of the strategy by doing the 5-to-1 like risk to reward. So if I can do 5-to-1 here, even if it stops me out, this one gets me in, I'm not taking these two trades. Simple as that. So, and then higher in here, we have this candle in there, also a banker's candle, right? So again, I can mark up as many trades as I really want. On a live account, on funded accounts, I will not be taking them because on live accounts, I would only do like maybe 2 trades. And there would be high quality trades, of course, super clean. So these trades are just based on the banker's box, right? And stop loss is at the body of the candle because the candle is just bad, is really big. And then 5-to-1, right about there. All right. So that's basically it on the Euro USD. So, and then on the USD JPY, I'm going to delete everything here and then go to 1 hour just to see what's happening on the 1 hour. So it seems like we've been dropping in here, but also yeah, I think it's just mainly in checking on a 4 hour, see what's happening overall. All right, so basically in here, we've been going up. Yes, we've been trending up because this low wasn't been broken. But the thing is, 4 hour has nothing to do with my 1 minute entries or like 3 minute entries. So it just basically shows me what the market is doing overall. So this massive long wick, it already mitigated this banker's candle right here. So I know that it's going to be, going up, right? Because they broke even on their orders in here. Now they can go up back in the direction that they wanted to go, which is up, right? Since they broke the structure here to the top, leaving this candle there. But another thing is there's imbalance in here that they haven't filled yet. So I can be looking for some scalps in here. On the 4 hour, it's been just going down on this leg, basically, on this whole like area. It's been going down. So I can look for some scalps. I mean, basically, if I see this going down like this, I'd be looking for some scalps to sell. That's what I would have done. Because 4 hour has nothing to do with my trades on the lower time frames. I'm trading inside of that 4 hour candle. So it's not like the one candle basically just going to be going up and down. That's it on the 4 hour. It ain't going to be making a trend. Otherwise, I'm waiting like days and weeks, which I'm not doing that. Since I like to trade lower time frames as my favorite thing. So here I can clearly see, yeah, this slides down before the up move, but it's been going down. It's been downtrending on this time frame. So I can be looking for some sales, which I know that I have sales. And how do I know that? I take a look at this. You have these two structures in here, right? Market dropped, broke them structures. Now they're coming back. There's something inside this green candle. Now I will mark this up and watch. On the lower time frame, we will have a break of structure below here, which I'll mark this also. All right. Now I will go to lower time frame. So 5 minute, there it is. There's that structure that's been broken. I just marked it out. There's the banker's candle right here. Let's go to 3 minutes, see if there's anything better. Yes, there is. We have this, we have the structure that's been broken, we have banker's candle here. Maybe 1 minute even better. And yes, we do have. So check this out. We have these two structures that's been broken perfectly. Now this is 2 candles in here on a 1 hour time frame. Sorry, 30 minute. I think it was 30 minute. Yeah, 30 minute time frame or 15. I think it was. Yeah, 15-minute time frame. Yeah, there was 2 candles right here and this. Well, this down and this green and this red. And now they're pulling back into the banker's candle here before they dropped. So there it is. 1 minute. Let's see. Right here. Right? Nice clean down up candle before a massive down move. So I can mark this candle up. Now sometimes I can do this. I can take over 75% of that candle. Instead of taking a full candle, I'll take 75% because the candle is pretty big. Right? So there's no need for me to take all of this candle and then have my freaking stop loss all the way up to this wick. That's ridiculous. You know? I can take 75% and then I can put my stop loss at this wick, which saves me some drawdown, right? And then I can go to that wick. Now, if I, and then 5 to 1, which I assume below these equal lows in here, all of this. So let's see, where's the 5 to 1 at? Yep, right there, below this low. Perfect, which means when they come down to take this low, right, because there's money sitting in here, there's money sitting there. So, and there's more money sitting underneath of here. So, and there's lots of imbalance in here, lots of imbalance there that they do have to fill. So there's reasons for them to come down. Right, now this is, if I take, this will be my, that was the brick structure area in here. This is my banker scale right there. So this would be my entry. We're taking 75 to 80% of that candle, of this big candle. Now, if I would have taken a whole candle and put my stop loss in here, watch what happens. Right now, this would have been the entry, and the stop loss would have been in here. Look at the stop loss. This thing is huge. And at 5 to 1 would have been all the way in here, which means that's going to take a while for him to get back versus this, versus refining my entry to much more accurate entry, right? Less drawdown. So if they pull in like this, I will be in the drawdown on this entry, on original at the bottom of that candle. So to do that, I minimized it. And I did backtest this a lot. I backtested this for like quite a bit with the 75 to 80% of the entry, right? So if I zoom in here, and you'd be asking, okay, so how do you know that that's a 75 to 80% of the entry? Okay, well, what I can do is this. So 0.5, 0.8, this would be 78, 88, right? Now that's like close to 75 to 80% in here, right? I can do even here, hold on. I can do 80, 0.80, right? 80%, and then I can do 75. Oh, 75. Okay, and now when I draw this on a candle from the bottom to the top, oh, sorry, from the top to the bottom, from the top to the bottom, and I zoom in into it, right? I can show you where the entry is at. All right, so I can even adjust this to 75% right there. right? 80% would be in here. I can take 75. So that's something that I do. All right. Normally, that's not part of a strategy, but this is what I do. And it works all the time. So, which my entry just moves by a little bit. So it's not going to be that bad. Right. I take my stop loss at the wicks, right? Give it some room for the market to move around. And then I wait for them to come in, break even, hit the candle, and then go down, right? Which means they'll break even on this level like in here. But in case they put a wick like this, right, it will go in, boom, get me in, and then drop afterwards. Let's check on the Euro USD, how that one's doing. All right, so that one's coming back right there. Beautiful. Yep, absolutely beautiful. Coming in. Then I think I had another trade above there, but that's like a higher time frame, I think. Yeah. There's a trade above here, above this one. All right, so Euro JPY, let's go on this one. Again to 4 hour. Always start with a higher time frame. I will remove all the drawings. All right. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. So now what do I see in here? All right. Check this out. This is pretty cool because it's pretty obvious what's happening. Okay. Look at size of this candle and look at size of that candle, right? So this candle broke the top of this one. Now for me, that's a break of structure. On the lower time frame, there's going to be some kind of a structure that's in here. That this move up happened and it broke that structure. So what I do? I mark them up and I drop to 1 hour. And there it is. There's the structure that's been broken. Right? Which means they're heading up where? Something in here like also. So I'm going to make this like that and go to 30 minutes. All right, there it is. Banker's candle. Also down move on this candle, breaking the structure, which means on lower time frames, we're going to have something good. Okay, let's go to 15. Now it's going to get an ugly. Not seeing nothing. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's going to... Besides this candle right there, that looks pretty clean. Looks nice and balanced. I like this one. Everything else that's in here, I really don't like. This one has been already mitigated, but that wick, actually the little one has been, yeah, to the pip. And then this one, I just don't really like any of these candles in here. They're not so clean. So for me, a clean candle would be something like this. Nice down candle before clean move up, breaking these structures. If it breaks this one, it's even better for me. Otherwise, I'm inside this box. See, they're just all sideways, all consolidation, which I don't really like that. If it breaks this, right, that's perfect. Or if it decides to break the lows first, that's fine too. Let me delete that big box. Okay, and then go to 3 minutes, see what we have in here. All right, so we kind of have this candle in here. I just still, it's not super clean. I like something cleaner than that. I like this one in here, which looks okay-ish, but also it's not going to be in a confirmation because of the fib zone. So if this is our banker's candle, which it is, right? But the problem with this is it's not going to be in the fib zone. So I draw my fib from here even from the high, all the way from the high, right? Maybe it is. Oh, wow. So it is in the fib zone. I thought it wouldn't be. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's in the fib zone. Look at that. See, I thought it wouldn't be. Okay. That's good. That's good. So that's a potential trade up there. Looks clean. Looks nice. Banker scale. Massive drop. Right? It's like a box trade in here. And then come back. Never touched it. So I have a potential. Let me just mark up the stop loss in here. I'm going to take these wicks on here just to give us some room because I know that I have these equal lows in here that they will come back for, which means I can place my target all the way down there or at 5 to 1. Right, there it is, my stop loss. I'll make sure I adjust it to the black line, which is the top of the banker's candle wick. And then 5 to 1, that's perfect right there. I can even go for these lows, to be honest. All right. And then here on the 3-minute, was it 5? I think it was 5. Yeah, on a 5-minute, I have a buy in here on this candle, but so far this structure hasn't been broken, so I can't really do nothing unless it comes back, like comes out, breaks these structures in here, and then drops back down into this candle. Then I could. Otherwise, not really. Otherwise, this is the only trade that I have right here, which would be kind of cool if they take the highs first, mitigate this candle, take the lows, come back, and then get me in again on a signature pattern. So that's that. That's for this pair, Euro JPY. Let's see CAD JPY. Again, what was that? Oh, yes, we had wins in here. And all right, 4-hour time frame again, seeing what's happening. All right, so far it's been dropping on this lag, but like overall it's just basically going sideways in here. But since I'm not trading the 4-hour time frame, so this has nothing to do with the lower time frames. It doesn't affect me at all. On a lower time frame, this has nothing to do because I'm not trading all of this movements. I'm not depending. Oh, look what happened here. It's all going sideways, or like it's all going down, or this. Like it's not gonna matter for me because I'm inside of this one single candle. So if I'm waiting for the market to drop like this, I might as well just trade a higher time frame. But I'm not. So again, what am I seeing in here? It's super simple. I mean, look at this. Structure, massive candle down, broken the structure. Okay, let's mark it up. You don't have to mark that up. We can just mark these 4 candles and that's it. Right, and go to 30-minute. All right. Wait, hold on a sec. Let me go to. Yes, right here. Yeah. So that candle broke this one. This candle broke that one. So now we're waiting for it to come up, mitigate something in here, right? So this one's breaking this little one, which we could have a potential buy into a sell. So go to 15. All right. So now it's just like a big M pattern, but we're not trading none of that. Here we have a broken structure, which means inside of this candle there's something, but this wick is kind of ugly since it's been already mitigated that candle. Maybe 3 minutes, something cleaner. Okay, here we go. All right, we have this up candle before massive down move, right? Breaking the structures, come back. They haven't touched that candle yet. So if I mark this up, go to 1 minute. Ooh, So it's the still same candle, right? And here they already mitigated it. On the 3-minute, they haven't. So on 3, it was just this one on a higher time frame. So, but this one they haven't touched it yet. And also, like, you have this banker's candle right there, which is also has nice imbalance, like just like this one. Actually, has been filled in here, so there's no imbalance. But this one still has some. 1 minute, yeah, we have this candle right there. Adjusted, basically. Nice structure. Boom. Broken the structure. This one's already been mitigated on the 1 minute. Otherwise, I'm just late into it, which literally came to the pip. That's beautiful. So this one's already shot, basically. We can't take anything in there. But we do have this candle right there, right? They have to come back to. I'll put my stop loss in here because I do have these equal highs in here, and all of this and all of this. So I have a reason to put this target all the way up to here. It's going to be at 521. There you go. And now we're basically just waiting for it to come back down, tap it in, and take off. All right. So that's that on CHFJPY. This is basically just self-explanatory already. I mean, letter signature pattern here. But 4 hour. Let me delete everything. All right, so 4 hour. It's been going up mainly, but again, this doesn't matter. To me, I don't really care what the time frame, what's happening on the higher time frame here, right? The reason for that is this candle, one of these candles, is 4 hours. It took 4 hours for this candle to create and close, right? Once it got open up here, it was open for 4 hours before it closed at the top. So I'm pretty sure that I'm not holding my positions for more than 4 hours. That's ridiculous. I'm holding my position for like maybe like 20-30 minutes, maybe even less than that, maybe like 5 minutes. So I'm not like, I don't care what's happening here. If I was trading a 15-minute time frame, yes, I would definitely care what's happening here because this is like shows me the overall like direction of the trend. And as we know, we always want to be trading with the trend. So there's no point for me to care of what's happening here if I'm trading 1 minute time frame as my trigger chart, or 3 minute or 5 minute. It doesn't matter what's happening here because I'm not trading it. I'm not basing my trades off of this. I'm basing like my trades of what's happening now, right? Inside of this candle. See, this candle still has 2 hours and 20 minutes left. I'm pretty sure I am not taking my trade and holding it for 2 hours. You kidding me? That's not how I trade on the lower time frames. That's why I take quick wins, and if I have some losses, yes, my wins and losses are gonna be like pretty quick. So, which of course it sucks because you have like news in here, but that's gonna be later. That will be on April 27th. Today is April 26th. So basically tomorrow we'll have some news, and then this one's gonna be on May 1st and then May 2nd. So I'm not gonna. I can trade today into like tomorrow, like or so. So, but like this candle is what I'm trading inside of that candle. All right. So I had nothing here basically. Besides, I want to see what's happening. Okay, I see now. All right. So structure, massive up candle breaking the structure. Same in here, structure, massive down candle, breaking that structure. It's already been mitigated by this candle and been taken out, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I know that I have something in here on the bottom. So I can go to 15 minutes, all right. Something still is not that, it's not that clear. Let me see what's on the 5-minute. All right, now here we go. We have a candle in here, structure in here. We have a candle in here, structure in there. Now they're coming back, they broke the structure. So they have to break even at this banker's candle right there. Let's refine that. Again, there's banker's candle here and banker's candle there. Go to 1 minute. And we'll have a nice clean setup in here. Now this is pretty self-explanatory. Right, you have this structures, massive up move, massive down move, clean the highs, clean the lows, come back, break even at this candle and drop. Right, that's that. But also, you might have something in here on a higher time frame, and then you do have this candle in there, also, which looks kind of okay-ish. Not my favorite, but I can take this at the wick, right? Since it'll be basically taking this big candle, because you're gonna put these two together. So, but again, that's how I do it, and it works. For me, it does. I might not win every single trade, but that's not my point. I'm not trying to win every single trade. My goal is to just have 1 or 2 winners if I'm taking more than 5 trades. If I would take 10 trades, I just need 2 winners. That's it. I can lose the other 8 and still make 2%. Or however it is I'm risking. If I'm risking $2,000, let's say, on the 200K account, that's 1%. I can split that into $200 per trade on 10 trades. That's if I do 10 trades, but I don't. I would take like maybe, I don't know, like maybe 2 or 3 trades a week. That's already too much. So at the wicks, I can give it some room in here and then go for 5 to 1. All right. And that's basically it for that. So I have 2 trades in here going. And this was just an example I did for my friend and stuff because he thinks that I have no idea what's going to happen in here. And so he gave me a challenge, basically. He gave me a challenge to trade on this, like on this chart. But there is no chart. Like there's basically just little dots and shit, right? So he thinks it's going to be impossible for me to do that. And I'm like, yeah, I guess we'll see about that. So what I did is I went to the line chart and look what happened here. I knew that there was going to be a banker's candle in here, right? Because you have this up move and then you have this down move breaking the structure, right? Now, I marked this up. I could have done it higher and stuff. I just didn't know exactly where the banker's candle is because there is no candles. So, and then I put my risk reward box in here above the highs, my stop loss, and look. It came in, dropped, came in again, dropped, right? Basically in profit. And here it's dropping too because you have another banker's candle somewhere in there. So what I can do is I can place another trade in here, keep the same stop loss, right? And I take 5 to 1 on it. So basically I have like 2 trades. I can move this one up and stuff just so we know where, like where the 2 trades are. The one is in here and the one is in there. So again, This strategy is so powerful that you basically can trade anything at all. So, but let's review the trades that we had. Looks like this one just came in. Let me switch it back to candles. Okay, so that one just came in into the Euro USD trade on a higher time frame. I think it was maybe 5 minutes. Yes, it was a 5-minute time frame. So it came in. Right now it's in a slight drawdown. But again, we'll see what it does. And let's count how many trades I have, and then I'll figure out how many I have to win. So I'm gonna delete that one. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that one's in profit. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 7 trades, right? 7 trades. Now, I saw something in here. Not on this one. I think it was your JPY. Yes, I saw. There it is. A little poke through the top, right? They cleared the lows, but they might actually come up a little bit higher. So, which means that they broke the structure already. So, I'm going to see what they do because I do have a trade in there. So, if they do come up, come back into it, then I would have a trade up there. But let me see if I can put this to the body. Yeah. Okay, so 521. We'll see what they do. Now this one, Euro JPY. Look at that. Look at that. And what did I say? 75% entry. There it is. Boom. Got me in. Perfect. They pulled into the candle, right? And look, if I took entry in here, I would have had my drawdown all the way up to there, almost like 75% of that candle. But I just took entry up here instead and put my stop loss at the wicks, and now look at this. It's running in profit. Beautiful trade. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. That's all. That's all there is to it. And again, how would I know to sell up there? It's not just guessing or magic or some, you know, based on opinion or like, it's knowing what the banks are doing. It's knowing what their game is, right? So it's trading the banker's candle strategy. And where did I learn it? Abundance Trade House. So again, your USD looks like halfway through a drawdown in here. That's fine. Sometimes they do come in it. And that's what, let's see if I could have had a better entry on a 1 minute. Yeah, see, this last up candle in here, I could have taken again 75. Well, let's see. I marked it up in here somewhere, right? Let me just make sure it's adjusted properly. Right there. Okay, now if I would have taken 75% of that, right about there somewhere, right? That's about 75%. But would I taken that entry instead? Let's see what have happened. I would not be in this drawdown because my entry would have been in here. And my stop loss would have been at this wick. So that's way better entry than a full candle. That's my point. You take a full candle, you're in a drawdown. If you take 80% or 75% of it, they'll pull into it. Just take it like enough so the spread and stuff will be what do you call them, will be like padded and stuff. That way you can be in a trade, right? If the spread is really big. In this case, it's like 1.4 pips, which is quite a bit. In my opinion, it is. On a higher time frame, this won't be nothing. But on a lower time frame, it's gonna suck and stuff because you do have a lot, not much room and stuff basically for the stop loss. But again, my stop loss on the real accounts would have been in here somewhere, maybe even higher. So I'd say like 650 or so. So I'd say like in here. That's where my stop loss would have been, right? But that's again, now this is just for an example. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I just, stop loss is up there. Yeah, right there. All right, yep, that's 5. Perfect. Okay, so USD JPY, it's still in profit. Perfect. Euro JPY, that's coming up, so that's good. CAD JPY, all my trades are basically JPY and USD. Euro USD, that's all. That's still basically just playing like around in here. I mean, wow, look at that to the pip, but I didn't get in here. I didn't want to mark this out because I wouldn't have taken that one. So even though, yes, it's a good trade and all, but I was late in it, so I did not do anything with it. So here, CHF JPY is coming back up to the banker candle. So we'll see what it does. Then there's one above here. Also massive imbalance in here too. So it's kind of like a signature pattern here. Also, if you look at it, right, like all of this, you're gonna have up, down, and then massive move up, clearing highs, massive move down, clearing lows. Never came back, but it's coming back now. So if it does, but you also have a cycle in here, right? So we'll see. Even if they drop like this, that doesn't mean they're not going to come back. They're always going to come back to it. Might not do it right away, but they will come back. So that's why once I place my trades, I don't care what they do, right? Because I know that if I have one winner and all the other 4 losers, I'm still making money. So I still made like whatever. So on these 8 trades that I have, which would be, let me make sure it's 8 trade. So yes, so 2 in there, 1 in here, which is completely in profit, like basically looks very nice. So that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6. This was dropping back down. 7, 8. All right. So 8 trades, which means if I'm doing, let's say, what size account should I use, for example? Let's use $100,000 account, right? So if I'm using that account, that would be on 8 trades. If I risk $100 on each trade, that's going to be $800 total. All right, so let's do that. So let's do this. Let me see, baby 3 minutes. Now it has something. No, we can go with that. All right, so I will mark these all up. $100 risk. Right? There we go. And then $500 There we go. I'll do this 14. Same thing in here. Okay. So now I'll go in here. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. And same thing in here. I'll do that. That way we all know what's happening in here. So all these trades will have a $100 risk and a $500 reward. I'm just gonna copy this one, that way it's simpler. All right, okay, here, same thing. $100 risk, $500 profit. Same thing in here. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this like properly, so then people who would say that, hey, like you didn't mark anything up, you didn't show like exactly how much you how much you risk on it. Well, this is what I'm doing now. Okay, so that way I have proof that that's exactly what happened. Okay, everything is set. So at this point, I just need one single win, which means now, if I get a first winner, this one's still in a drawdown in there, that's fine. Now, if I get this winner and it hits my $500 profit, right, comes down here and it hits this, I'm going to close out every single trade. Why would I do that? Why should I risk $500, right, if I'm not even in on any of those trades besides Euro USD and this one? There's no need to, if I win one single trade right away, I can close everything else. I don't have to take the other trades. I don't. There's no law, there's no secret covenant or some shit that tells me, hey, you have to take every single trade that you mark up. No, I don't. I'd rather secure some profit and be done. That's all that matters, is making money, which means secure profit and be done. So that's what basically I do, just secure some profit and then cancel out all the other trades that could potentially could lose, right? If they lose, then you basically would lose what you made in here. I mean, sure, if I win 2 trades, that's all I need is 2 winners in here. So if I win 2 trades, then if I win 2 trades, then I can cover all the losses and still be profitable. So with winning 2 trades, I'd make $1,000 profit. So with losing all the other 6 trades, I would lose $600. And 1,000 minus 600 is $400. So still making $400 if I win only 2 trades out of 8. So that's how you do it properly, you know. Let's say you don't gamble. Let's say you don't guess anything. That's how you do it properly. Not every single trade will win, but you need to know how many you have to win in order for you to still end up in profit in case the others lose. In case all of the other trade lose, right? So anyway, I might just review them again, right? This one's still in drawdown. USD JPY is in profit. Euro JPY is basically doing the same thing. It's just playing around in there. Here's a good trade in here. I do have those trades up there, which I'll just wait for them. There's no need to take more trades. So that one's slowly coming down. This one looks like it's coming back up. And then this one, well, that was just practice, an example trade for the other guys. But again, this would be the closest one to hit profit. So it's basically almost like 2 to 1, maybe like 2.5. So we'll wait and see what it does. That's it. So, I mean, at this point, it's just waiting. That's it. That's all you do. How long did it take me to mark up the charts? I was on this video for, what's that? I say like, hold on, I'll check how many minutes I was on this video. 58 minutes. I was 58 minutes into this video. And by 58 minutes, I'm already running in profit on one of these trades. So we'll see what they do. I mean, I don't have to do like nothing else besides just waiting for them to all play out, you know, or just for this one to play out and then put me in profit by $500, right? And then I can cancel a Euro USD trade, right? Or am I just hit my stop loss? That's fine. You can hit my stop loss. I'd lose $100. USD JPY hits my profit. I make $500. 500 minus 100 is $400 win. So that's good enough. That's $400 win in one single day, right? That's only if you risk $100. Now picture this: if you risk 1,000 on each like trade, right? That would be $8,000 all total, which means if you win one trade, you're making 5,000. You win 2 trades, or let's just use one for example, right? If you win first trade like this, cancel all the others, right? you'd lose, let's say, like 1,000, like in here, in case it does stop me out, right? So that would be minus 1,000, and then this one, I'd win 5,000. So 5,000 minus 1,000 is $4,000. So I'm still making 4,000 in one single day. So again, all depends on your risk, small or big. Just manage it like properly. Don't risk too much, right? Don't risk like crazy. What's your 1% of your account? Let's say this is a 100K account. Okay, this would have been $1,000, 1%, right? And since we're risking $100 on each trade, we have eight trades in total. That's $800. That means I'm risking way less than 1%. So it's good. I'm not going against my rules, or I'm not going against the trading plan. So I can cancel this all out and I can still make like what, $250 or so. So how's your USD? Is that one? Yeah, this one's dropping now. So I can cancel this one right there and break even, right? And then I could cancel this one right here and make $250 or like $200. And that's in a one single day. So people that would work, job, and they make what, less than that. All depends how much you're getting paid, but like maybe some will get more, maybe some will get less. But still, this is only for how long it would take you, like not that long. Like you'd work 8 hours versus right now it's only been what, from the entry point and to the current candle, it's only been 40 minutes. So yeah. And these pullbacks are perfectly fine. Just because they have a pullback in here, it doesn't mean anything. It's fine. Your job is to not get out. Your job is to wait it out like throughout the whole thing. So, that's basically it for tonight. That's just, a Euro USD. What's that one? That one slightly hit drawdown, went back to the break even basically. So now we're just waiting for a drop. This one's in profit. Euro JPY. It's kind of can't make its own mind. It's like in between these two trades. This one, CAD JPY, slowly dropping, super slowly, but it is dropping. And this one went back a bit, and now it's kind of coming back down. So again, we just have to wait on all these trades, and then we'll see how they do. All right, so the closest one would be is USD JPY, because this one was the first one that hit get in, and then Euro USD went back in the drawdown a bit, but I think I know why. I think it's because of this candle right there, right? It's a banker's candle. They're gonna have to come up and break even and then drop from there. So, but we'll see what they do. There's no rush. If I lose this trade, I lose $100. All right. Once I win this trade, I make $500. So there's no, and if I cancel all the others, it'll be $400 profiting in one single day. So, you tell me who can make $400 in one single day working a normal job. I doubt that. So anyway, that's what you do. You wait. You wait like 90% of all time. And it's only been like 1 hour. Like remember, it's only been 1 hour, right? But look at the session. 1 hour and 5 minutes. That's all. Support this stream. Buy me a coffee. That's kind of cool. I'm just playing with the Restream. It's the streaming app in here, and they have all kinds of crazy stuff in here. So but yeah, that's it. All right, so I mean that's it for today. I'll make a session. I think later on, maybe like 2 o'clock, like today in the morning, and then I will go over these and see where they at. See how they all play out. If they lost, if they won, and what's the profit, what's the risk. Like how much we made, how much we lost. So basically, just yeah, basically all of the wins, all the losses. Like I'll just calculate everything and then tell you how much we ended up with. So, but yeah, again, full credit goes to Abundance Trade House for teaching me how to trade. I really appreciate that. And I mean, I'm just showing what they taught me, so how it works, and it works. So just again, it's all up to you if you can make it work. It's all up to you if you know what you're doing. So that's basically it. That's all for tonight. So I'll see you guys later. I'll make another live video if you want to join for that. It will be pretty late, like 2 o'clock or so, but still, I'll be glad to see you there and update you and see how. And then if you're interested in how this works and you want to learn more, just send me a message and I'll get you plugged in. All right. Take care, everybody.